They were friends for 20 years. Then $500 ended it. Not in a fight, not in a betrayal, nobody even raised their voice. And the strangest part, Eddie was never a bad guy, and Tom never even asked for the money back. Here's how $500 quietly killed a 20-year friendship. It started on a Tuesday. Eddie had a rough month. Car repair, hours cut, the usual pile-up. He asked Tom for $500. And Tom said yes before Eddie even finished the sentence. Of course he did. 20 years, you don't hesitate. For about 2 weeks, nothing changed. Then something small happened. Tom saw Eddie at a restaurant. Nothing fancy, just dinner. And a thought showed up in Tom's head, completely uninvited. I thought he was broke. That's the moment. Not the loan. That thought. Because from then on, Tom is doing math. New sneakers? Math. A weekend away? Math. Eddie posts anything at all, and Tom's brain runs the arithmetic he never asked to run. He doesn't want to be this guy. He hates being this guy. But every single thing Eddie buys now has Tom's $500 sitting inside it. And Eddie? Eddie hasn't forgotten. He thinks about it constantly. But the longer he waits, the more embarrassing it becomes to bring up. So he doesn't. He tells himself he'll do it next month, when it's a nice round moment, when he can hand it over like it's nothing. So now there's a third person at the table. Every time they meet, $500 pulls up a chair. Tom won't ask because asking feels like an accusation. Eddie won't mention it because mentioning it means admitting it. Two grown men, 20 years of history, both pretending there's nothing sitting between them. Then the calls get shorter. The invitations get rarer. It's not a decision. It's a drift. It's just easier not to meet than to sit with that empty chair. They haven't spoken in 3 years, and Eddie still has the $500 he means to pay back. Here's what the man in the red hat said about it, and it's the part nobody warns you about. The money was never the problem. The moment you lend to a friend, you quietly change what you are to each other. You stop being two friends. You become a lender and a borrower. And that's a contract. Friendships survive almost anything. They don't survive contracts. So here's the move, and you can use it tomorrow. When a friend asks you for money, don't ask, will he pay me back? Ask yourself one question instead. Can I afford to never see this money again? If the answer is yes, then give it. Not lend. Give. And say it out loud. Take it. Pay me back if you ever can, but we're good either way. You just bought your friendship back for the exact same price. And if the answer is no, then say no. Kindly, honestly, no. Because a real friend would much rather hear no than slowly disappear from your life over $500. Tom would give anything to go back and say either one of those. Instead, he said yes, and ended up with neither the money nor the friend. Subscribe. One money story every week. Same little town, same familiar faces. And just so we're clear, this is a story, not financial advice.